guys, welcome to another Urban Viking Ale review. Today's beer is from 71 Brewing in collaboration with Brew, and this is an Imperial Pastry Stout coming in at 10%, and it's called It's All Gone Pete Tonka. Obviously a play on Pete Tong and Tonka coffee beans. I think the last Tonka stout I had was Vocation, and that was really, really nice. So this has got a big job to live up to. So yeah, and God, the amount of big beers in this box that I got for the price is just it does my head in. I can't believe how cheap I got it. I sound like an advert for the brewery, but honestly, I'm a cheapskate. That's why I went for them. The head, it's not very. I was expecting a bit more for an Imperial Stout, a bit of a thicker, creamier looking head, but if anything, it's dissipating really, really quickly. Jet black, almost. Very, very small tanned head. Let's give it a nose. Odd. I can smell a little bit of alcohol. I can smell walnuts for some reason. A little bit of coffee, maybe like a little bit of espresso. But yeah, but you're getting walnuts, espresso, and there's something else. It's almost, I don't know, dare I say chemical smelling? Almost a bit wishy-washy. Totally not what I was expecting, but anyway, let's give it a go. Cheers, guys. Winter spices, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm not really getting a lot of that Tonka coffee at all. Very, very faint. It's quite a nice bitterness, but it's an overwhelming, well, it's not overwhelming, but there's a big spicy hit. Like, I don't know, maybe like cinnamon, nutmeg, all that sort of, them sort of Christmassy spices. Very thin body as well. It is nice, but it's just not what I expected. Yeah, lots of spices, a little bit of coffee, a nice bitterness which lingers and lingers, and you can taste that alcohol as well. It is pretty big. And it's a very light body as well. Yeah, that spice is just like big time. Just lingers and lingers and lingers. If this was labelled as a winter Christmas beer, I'd be, all over it. But if it's supposed to be a coffee imperial stout, a pastry stout no less, I'm just not getting any of those pastry stout notes, like the rich coffee and a little bit and the sweet pastry and stuff like that. But I'm not getting any of that. I'm just getting a lot of winter spice, slight coffee, and alcohol. Oh, come on, man! I can't. I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna be honest. Give it a 7 out of 10. It's a tasty beer. It is a tasty beer, but it's just not what I expected. I'm probably gonna get slagged off by people who really like Brew and all this sort of stuff. But I've got to be honest. If you want a nice Christmassy tasting beer, then give it a go. It's a big hitter. It'll definitely do the job for you, but I don't know. The body was too light for me, and I didn't get hardly any of that coffee, which I was expecting. So, anyway, 7 out of 10. Thank you very much. Cheers.